It's a party in our mini LaLiLu kitchen! Let's spend it with our favorite characters and cook a real birthday cake for Anna! What an amazing day! But it isn't regular because it's Anna's birthday today! It looks like Olaf is fussy before the party! It makes him dizzy! Thank goodness little snowflakes help Olaf out! Okay guys, slush, sludge, and slide, hurry up with the foods! We need to do it before the evening! Just look! How clumsy! You dropped a basket with eggs! Let's help him put the eggs back into the basket! Slush, sludge, slide, put the boxes on the table! Kristoff and Elsa planned a fusion frozen menu! Let's give our friends aprons! Let's start with cooking lemon marmalade. Put some gelatin into a little bowl and add cold water. Squeeze a lemon wedge into a container. Add sugar. Light up the stove and let the juice evaporate. The secret is that you have to constantly stir it, but you have to capture the moment when you need to stop evaporating. That's also important. Add food coloring and gelatin. Take it off the stove. Watch out, it's hot. Use an oven mitt. Fill a mold with the syrup and let it cool in a fridge. Let's move on to making confectionery decorations for our marmalade. We'll need white fondant, cornstarch, a rolling pin, and a confectionery plunger. Roll out fondant and cut snowflakes out using a confectionery plunger. The jelly is already hard, so it means we can take it out of the mold. Dip it in cornstarch and decorate with a fondant snowflake. The final touch. Apply silver edible pearl dust. It's amazing and most importantly, delicious! Olaf, we didn't know that you are so talented! You can become a great pastry chef! Bellissimo! What's going on? It seems that Olaf decided to experiment a bit in the kitchen. He snuck up with his partners in crime and he's up to something. It looks like we'll be having Chef Olaf's iconic dessert. His signature chocolate snowman. So let's get to it. Melt white chocolate and pour it into the molds. Refrigerate it. Wait for it to set and stops being sticky. Then turn the mold over and get the chocolate half spheres out of the molds. Let's start assembling the snowman. Ours will have surprises inside. There will be a cherry with sprinkles. Olaf keeps surprising us with his cooking talents. Take chocolate chips and attach them as buttons and eyes. Let's make the nose out of fondant. Define eyes and the mouth with chocolate. Take ice and pour the melted chocolate onto it. We'll make messy hairstyles for our snowman from it. Olaf, you are so talented! The ranks of snowmen became bigger. They look a lot like slush, sludge, and slide. And you almost can't tell the difference. No birthday cake, no party! Let's get to cooking it right now. We start with a sponge. We'll need an egg, sugar, flour, and cocoa powder. For starters, separate the yolk from the white. Add sugar to the white and start beating it with a mixer. Add a few drops of lemon juice so you can beat the egg white better. Mix until you get airy foam. Add sieved flour and cocoa. It will make it extra airy. Add yolk at the very end. Carefully mix it. Prepare baking molds and cover them with parchment paper. Pour the sponge batter into the mold and let it bake in a preheated oven. Watch out! Don't get burnt when you take the cake out. Let's get to cooking custard buttercream while the cakes are cooling. Mix an egg yolk with sugar and vanilla. Mash it with a whisk, then add in milk, cornstarch, and flour. Put it onto a stove and thoroughly stir it till it thickens. Take it off the stove and add butter. Cover with a plastic wrap and let it cool. Cut the sponge cakes in half and pour cherry syrup on top. Add sugar to cherry juice and boil it on a stove. Now we can soak our chocolate sponge cake. Take the buttercream out of the fridge and fill a pastry bag with it. Apply it to the sponge and evenly spread it over the whole piece. Add candied fruits. Time to cook chocolate ganache. Melt dark chocolate and add butter. Apply the ganache to the cakes and evenly smooth out each side so the cakes look symmetrical. Let's get to decorating our cake. Sprinkle a board with cornstarch. Knead fondant with your hands. Make a hollow and put in blue food coloring. Add some water. Gloves are a must so you don't get dirty. Mash the mass till you get an even color. Roll out a circle with a rolling pin and wrap the cake in it. Carefully cut off the excess fondant and do the same with each layer. Put on each layer. Elsa got so inspired with the birthday that she decided to decorate it with sunflowers. For the decoration, we need white, yellow, black, and green fondant, a confectionery plunger, and modeling tools. Roll out yellow fondant and make a flower using a confectionery plunger. Attach the flower to the cake. Fill the center with black fondant and add green leaves. Decorate the whole cake with sunflowers. Attach white fondant and confectionery beads to the bottom of the cake. A sugar snowflake on top will be the final touch. Silver edible pearl powder is Elsa's favorite decoration. Today, Christoph will teach us a class on cooking lollipops. Take sugar, water, glucose, and food coloring for lollipops. Mix sugar and water and glucose syrup and melt it on a stove. Caramel has to boil on a low heat. When the temperature reaches more than 300 degrees, you can add blue food coloring. Prepare molds and pour it in. Put a bamboo stick into the caramel before it hardens and decorate with sprinkles. There are so many lollipops! Define the outlines of the caramel snowflake with edible pearl powder, and it's done! We need to hurry up! Let's help our friends clean the kitchen and put all the dirty dishes into the dishwasher. Anna comes into the room and can't understand who turned the lights off. Hey, why is it so dark? Surprise! Happy birthday, Anna! Everyone screams together. Anna is on top of the world. I didn't expect it. How nice! Thanks a lot. Olaf wanted to hug Anna so much that he tripped over, fell. popped his snowman. Huh, he got way too excited. The friends sit at the table and tell the stories of how they prepared to congratulate Anna. And Olaf has brought tea. Let's celebrate it all together. We will remember this birthday for a long time. How about you? Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so you don't miss new party recipes and ideas on LaLiLu.